For the moment, Wimbledon's godfather stays in the limelight, though no longer the owner. It's an emotional day for Sam Hammam after 23 years as the head of the crazy gang. Years which have been colourful, idiotic, unpredictable, and sometimes to the point of defying logic. But mostly, they've been fun. And it's fitting that he's greeted by a capacity crowd, albeit that the majority are here to support Manchester United. I'm very happy to see this man back on the team sheet. David Beckham restored to the side after being injured playing for England and suspended last Sunday from his club game at Leeds. Wimbledon side shows two changes from that beaten at Chelsea in their last match a fortnight ago. Marcus Gale back from the Gold Cup and Neil Ardley replace Robbie Earle and Martin Anderson. Manchester United are without Roy Keane and Paul Scholes, who are both suspended, and Dwight Yorke, who's gone away again to play for Trinidad. Jordi Cruyff, who scored in this fixture, the equaliser in the 1-1 draw between these two teams at Old Trafford back in September, gets a rare start. And Ryan Giggs, who was ruled out of the Welsh team in Qatar because of a hamstring injury, is fit to play for his club. The man in charge this afternoon is David Ellery. That's Wimbledon playing from left to right in their dark blue strip. And Jaap Stam's first header of the afternoon. He's the captain in the absence of Roy Keane. The first free kick is for a challenge on David Beckham. Radisson happy to leave it to his goalkeeper Neil Sullivan, who's been beaten by David Beckham on the last three matches between these two teams here. Memory, of course, from the halfway line. It's a fixture that Wimbledon have only won once since they moved from Plough Lane to Selhurst Park. Away by Stam. Cunningham. That's a nice little flick on! And they all stood watching, and Wimbledon have the early goal from Jason Ewell. It was a very static 6-yard area. In by Cunningham. Very comfortable flick on, and no marking at all on Jason Ewell. Bosnich with his arms in the position of query at the end of it, just wondering what had happened. And not quite the start that those two were hoping for. Caught. Stam. To Gale. Not quite sure why Bosnich didn't come all the way to claim that. Gale. It's quickly in by Ewell. And Manchester United really aren't quite with the pace of the game yet. Lund underneath it with Stam, and was allowed the header, which Bosnich was just able to keep out. He's causing a few problems, the new signing, Andreas Lund, making his home debut. But that was a gift for him. Stam just stood and watched him, and the post helped Bosnich. Lund. It's a goal kick. Cunningham misjudging it, and Wilmot getting caught out. Teddy Sheringham. And a second time, and Cole got in his way. Sheringham, no foul, says the referee. It was all a bit of a mix, being stirred in the middle of the area. Sheringham denied initially with the shot, and then Andy Cole got in his way. Which won't have pleased either, I imagine. And that was considered shoulder to shoulder from Cunningham, and I think rightly so. Lund has gone down the middle. Anderson. This is Gale, and that's a good strike, but wide. Plenty of options there for Wimbledon. Shot was a disappointment. This indeed was the performance of Jamaica in the Gold Cup, the reason why Gale came back early. Cole to Sheringham. And back again. Cole, that's a lovely little stub ball and a good save. Really came off his line well. Arms first, hands seeking. It was a great little pass here. And a good stop. Cole. Was just queuing up for that. Kimball just got there. This is Cruyff, and that's an excellent save. Really good stop by Neil Sullivan. Well, the referee, I have to tell you, was given a goal kick. But if he had a look at it again, he would change his mind. No doubt in my mind that Cruyff's shot was deflected by Sullivan's palm. Lund. Thought the Manchester United supporters knew their football. That latest chance suggests they don't know too much about refereeing. Ardley. Two went for the same ball, and as a result there was nobody to capitalise on the header. Giggs. Giggs. It's a fine ball to Cruyff. Excellent goal. Excellent goal. And history has repeated itself for him, giving the equaliser against Wimbledon. It was a superb pass, a look up, and the delivery. And the finish. Really top quality in every facet. Caught. He didn't dance around a player when it wasn't really necessary, but it was a good strike. Certainly hit it well. But not low enough. Cunningham. It's 1-1 at half-time. Wimbledon certainly starting well, and Jason Newell taking advantage of a very good header by the new man, Andreas Lund, to score in the second minute. But Ryan Giggs, who for much of the half was on fire, setting up Cruyff, who finished quite superbly for a spectacular equaliser at 1-1. So away we go on the second half. It's testing week for Manchester United, or 8 days. This fixture, and then back in the Champions League in midweek, home to Bordeaux, and then at the weekend they play Liverpool. This is caught. Cunningham. Lund. 5-a-side stuff. Sheringham. Beckham making a good run down the middle, now pulls out to stay at the back of the area. Still available for Sheringham, or now Giggs. But Butt finally coming into the position that had been vacated by David Beckham. Just a bit off the outside of the boot, I suspect. Egil Olsen, the Wimbledon boss, on the field. Nice ball. Sheringham to Giggs, to Cole. Good stop. What a really good piece of football. Sheringham to Giggs, to Cole, and Sullivan, a very good parry on his near post. Stam trying to get there. Not the best of headers by Court. He's allowed a second one without challenge. Cruyff. Nice strike that Sullivan was very comfortable about. Hardly. Gale. Better. He's got Kimball behind, and he's given... Oh, Kimball gets it back. And that's a goal by Court. And Manchester United are stunned. John Court makes it 2-1 from an attack that really didn't suggest it would end as it did. Kimball given the second chance to cross it, and the glancing header to which Bosnich reacted rather late, and Wimbledon lead. Good cover, Kimball. But Newell's challenge on Butt. The referee wants to talk to Jason Newell. It was well late. Now the atmosphere has totally changed. Beckham or Giggs? Beckham. Good save. It's had a relatively quiet game, David Beckham. Well, that was a good free kick, which was very well saved. What a good match, Neil Sullivan. Lund's header out. Four or five really good saves. Got across well. Turn that one away. Trying to get between two, Cole. And he's worked hard at it. Sylvester. Kimball's header down to Beckham. That's a good cross and a good punch. But Cole, good clearance by Kimball. "15 minutes left. Wimbledon 2, Manchester United 1. 4 defeats in their last 6 games for Wimbledon. Put them perilously close to the drop zone. 3 points will be very welcome. Giggs to Cole. Very, very good save, because he was going the other way and used his legs to save the day. Neil Sullivan. Giggs' pass once more. Cole, and a deliberate shin away by the goalkeeper. Now, is it to be the final victory for him? Anderson to Anderson. It's a good ball to Court. Oh, a fine strike and brilliant save. Tight angle. He hit it really well. And it was turned away well by the Australian goalkeeper. Just dropped in, but not dropped in behind the first defender. And Giggs nicks it. Look at this for a run. Length of the field. And here's Cole. Yes! Oh, that's wonderful. Cole celebrates, but the man who deserves the credit is this man. He nicked the ball at the beginning, Ryan Giggs, and at the end, there was that moment when he feinted to shoot, pulled the ball across the 2 defenders who had been drawn to him, and Cole took full advantage with a fine strike. But Manchester United looking the more likely, but they have done for much of the match. And they've twice had to come from behind. Here's Cole! That's another good save. Oh, and just wide of the far post. Very quick thinking, reacting here by the goalkeeper. Out by Gale. Lund. Ewell. Got a lot to do, but he's got support on the left if he sees him from Anderson. But he didn't. Here he is, Anderson. Oh, dear. Last chance. Here's Gary Neville. Gets the cross this time. Cole! And it would have been a spectacular finish, but instead it finishes as the 3rd consecutive draw between these 2 teams. United will feel they should have won, and but for the performance of Neil Sullivan, they would have won. He really had a collection of quite outstanding saves. But Wimbledon were twice in front and were twice pulled back. And it's another draw between these 2 sides. And Manchester United, in terms of the rest, have dropped a couple of points. I was just thinking on the balance of play towards the end, if anybody was going to get the winner, you must have feared it would be United.
Yeah, at the end it looked like that could have that winning goal, but we defended well at the end, and Sully was, as usual, very, very strong in the goal.
He had a fantastic game, actually, didn't he?
Yeah, he had a couple of world-class saves, so saved the point.
We were a bit careless at times. We produced some good football at times. We scored 2 excellent goals. I thought we maybe could have won it, but their goalkeeper had 3-4 fantastic saves. He keeps doing that against us.
I remember one I dived the wrong way and it hit my shin. More luck than judgment. Another one, I think I was just diving and hit my hand. And, you know, sometimes they bounce off you at the post and go in, or sometimes they go wide. You know, I made a save and I even got a goal kick for it.